Alright, I just wanted to start this video off and let you guys know that episode number 2 from my podcast is now live. Me, Melissa, and Matt just uploaded it. It's a very personal episode, and I freaking cried in the second episode of the podcast when I said I wouldn't, but I did. It's in regards to a question I've been getting nonstop lately, comments I've been getting nonstop lately about Courtney, my relationship, and everything that's going on with that. We kind of run over it all, get nice, deep, and into it. So if you guys want to know about that, the link is going to be in the bio for the podcast. If you want to find it anywhere, you can find it. It's called Paradise on Fire. Just wanted to leave it at that. You guys want to know any more, you can check out the podcast. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. What is up, YouTube? A lot of people have been asking for an updated full day of eating. Apparently you guys love these videos, so I figured I would enlighten you with that. It's been, I guess I've been eating a lot the last couple of days, but I was at a cottage with a few of my friends for a Canada Day. It was a lot of fun. We were tubing, which brought back a lot of memories.
It's big, eh?
Big and black. Looks like I like my life jackets.
Little boy. Little bitch boy. How much do you weigh, Jordan?
190. The shorts are already falling off.
A friend of mine luckily had a boater's license, so I could actually go tubing myself because it was at my parents' cottage.
Too heavy to get over the way. Oh, almost got him there.
We barbecued a shit ton of food, ate a shit ton of burgers and chicken and lots of good food. So hopefully I even actually put on some weight from this weekend. I don't think I've said this anywhere, but I've finally been going back to a real gym. The province beside me here in Ontario, Quebec, actually just opened up their gyms like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It's been so nice training at a real gym. Like, I can't even tell you. I go in there, my energy is so much higher than before, and I've had the best workouts in the last week that I've had like all of quarantine. So I've been feeling really good. That's been making my appetite better because I've been training harder and just feeling better. So figured let's do a full day of eating. If I'm training harder, I gotta be eating more. Just made breakfast, did not drink my eggs. This plate looks very sad right now, but this is my 4 scrambled eggs. Same as my breakfast that I had before. I eat this in waves, so it's very particular. Obviously putting ketchup on it. I got a big old glass of orange juice. And then, if you can even see this, I got 2 bagels in the toaster there that I will be putting almond butter on half of it and then eating the rest just kind of as a plain bagel, half toasted, because I don't want it over toasted. But yeah, I'm starving right now because I keep waking up way too early, but I'm gonna eat this first wave of the breakfast and I'll catch in the next meal. Put this into MyFitnessPal and my breakfast is 1,006 calories. The macros are 122 grams of carbs, 38 grams of fat, and 48 grams of protein. So that's pretty much like a perfect meal I wanna be having in the morning. Pretty much starting my off season. The goal year round is to be eating the exact same food all the time. I say this all the time. I don't like eating shitty food like ever. The worst thing I'll consistently eat, and I don't even eat it all year, is like bagels. Personally, I found that if I'm training hard, if I'm doing cardio, and if I've been eating the same foods I've been eating for a long time and they're clean foods, it's really, really hard for me to get fat. My training's gotta be shit. I gotta be not going to the gym, I gotta be doing no cardio, and I gotta be eating shitty food to start putting on an excess amount of body fat. Obviously, I'm much more advanced in training than a lot of people are and heavier than a lot of people, so I can get away with just eating a lot of clean food and not getting fat. But for the most part, it is pretty hard to get fat when you're training really hard, eating nothing but clean food, because you're just gonna get sick of it and not want to eat more. Just eat clean and eat a lot. Track it and see how your body responds to it and go from there. I've been eating a moderate amount lately, just trying to kind of maintain weight because I haven't been training hard enough to be pushing food. And now that I'm trying to push food, I'm literally just thinking to myself, eat a little bit more than you were eating before. So my meals will just be slightly bigger. I'm still gonna have 5 meals a day right now. I'm gonna track it today and a couple days throughout the week, and I'm gonna watch my body kind of go from there. And if I lose weight somehow, then I'm gonna have to force myself to eat more. And then if I put on weight, but I'm eating a comfortable amount of food, then I'm still gonna stay there and just keep eating that amount of food until my body plateaus again. Prep starts in like 2 or 3 months or something. Starts in like beginning of October. So I would like to have a big off-season push right now. It's the official beginning of my push of my off-season. Very happy to have a real gym to be doing this. I cannot explain how grateful I am to drive 40 minutes every day to a fucking real gym. I gotta go cut my grass now, so I'll catch you in the next meal. All right, moving on to meal number 2. A bit longer of a gap between meals than I normally do, but I was out doing shit. So this meal written down on MyFitnessPal is 882 calories. It consists of 180 grams of chicken breast with 280 grams of white rice, jasmine obviously. I also tossed in 15 grams of macadamia nut oil, which is almost empty, and they don't sell this in Canada, so that's very upsetting. And then I also had these left over from the cottage. They're like organic gluten-free Eggos, I guess, but they're not called Eggos. So I guess you would call them a waffle. 2 of those are 220 calories, just tossing them in pre-workout because they taste delicious. And I still haven't had caffeine before the gym in like, I don't know, 2 months. It's been a long time. I've been hammering Pump Surge. This is Jack Factory's stim-free pre-workout. Strawberry lemonade. It tastes so damn amazing. And I normally have 2 scoops of this now, honestly. So I'll scoop one right now into my shaker when I'm eating this meal, and then I'll scoop another one in and drink it as I'm driving to the gym. And then that's kind of my pre-workout right now, no caffeine still, and not being on it for a month, my energy has still been fine working out. It's been great, especially when I go earlier in the day like this. So things have been kind of good, you know, I'm getting my groove, I'm getting my routine, I'm really feeling it. I'm gonna have this, probably grab an apple on the way to the gym, but other than that, I'm gonna get this down and get ready to work out. Okay, post-workout meal, just got back from the gym. Really good workout, again. Just a great vibe in this gym. It's so hot in there too. I fucking love it so much. I'm like drenched in sweat at the end of the workout, and it just makes me feel accomplished. And with that being said, it also left me feeling starving, especially after like a 45-minute drive home. So this is gonna be a big meal. It's an OG pasta meal twisted to be a bodybuilder meal. So I cook up, oh fuck, I did not weigh this, damn it. My scale just ran out of batteries, and I normally just do half a pack of this, but it's brown rice pasta. The company is Tinkyada Pasta Joy. So I don't know how to say that, but it's gluten-free brown rice pasta. So it's pretty much brown rice in pasta form. Got a big pot of that here. And then I have, in here I have 180 grams of ground turkey. And this pasta sauce or marinara sauce is the best sauce ever. I like normally get sick of stuff when I eat it a lot, but I can eat this every day and I don't get sick of it. It also has like actually really good ingredients. Like the first few ingredients are just Italian whole peeled tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, onion, sea salt, herbs. That's all that's in here. So super good, super clean, called Stefano Marinara, blue label, freaking good. If you see it at the grocery store, buy it. But I do half a jar of this, 180 grams of ground turkey, and then half a bag of pasta. Okay, so I was definitely right. This is a very hefty meal. I ate half a bag of this every single time. I don't weigh it, but I know it's approximately half, and I eat it in 2 meals, so it's close enough at least. Bag is 454 grams, so it's 226-ish grams of brown rice pasta, and that alone, just for the pasta that I'm eating, is 863 calories, which is pretty wild to be completely honest. The sauce, 240, ground turkey, 260, so it leaves you at about 1,300 calories for this meal right here, and it honestly goes down really easy because like it's pasta. Who doesn't love pasta? And covered in sauce, it's just easy to eat. So kind of bulking, looking for a good meal to get down a lot of calories. This is probably my favorite thing that I've been eating in kind of the off season. Either way, had a long drive home and I'm starving right now, so I'm just gonna eat. All right, post-shower meal right now, one of my favorites, one of the OGs, one of the meals I cannot live without, and that is a classic. Actually, I'm completely lying right now. I was gonna call it a stir fry, but I have no vegetables, so it's kind of bullshit to call this a stir fry. But I am stirring and frying up rice and chicken on the pan right now, and adding in some coconut aminos. These things fried up taste so good. They're so overpriced, but it tastes amazing, so I buy them every now and then. All the time in prep, only sometime in the off season. When this kind of gets cooked up and the rice almost gets a little crispy, it starts to taste a little bit better like that. I'm gonna add in some baby spinach in there for a little bit of health, a little bit of wealth. And on top of that, I've been snacking on some blueberries, but I'm not gonna track those because it's probably like, I don't know, 50 calories. But yeah, simple as that. I'm just gonna cook this up before it burns and let you know the macros. All right, so final product. This one is a smaller meal. came out to 600 calories on MyFitnessPal. Super basic, super simple. I'm not having crazy big meals all the time throughout the day because it's just not needed. I don't need to eat that much calories right now. And I can't tell you how much I would like to just drink orange juice for my carbs right now, because I have a bunch of orange juice in my fridge because that's my new kick right now. And I would just love to just fucking have a vanilla protein shake and maybe a hamburger dipped in ketchup, and then drink a lot of orange juice. If I could just eat that all the time, I would be fucking huge. Well, if I could eat that and get huge, I would be huge, but it's just not as optimal. I'm trying to eat real food, trying to get real big here, and trying to look real good. So sticking to the basics, sticking to this bullshit, even though it still tastes really good. And as long as I haven't wanted to eat this every day, I've always eaten it every day. And it's more of a habit than anything right now. It would feel weird not to. That being said, I'm gonna eat my lovely chicken and rice and then drink an entire bottle of orange juice. Just kidding, I wish. Working on meal numero 5 right now. Going back to my roots, filling it up with the air fryer. Pro tip, honestly, I just looked at this and remembered. If you have an air fryer in your home, there's a lot of noises going on. If you have an air fryer in your home against the wall, using it a lot, especially if you use sweet potato and if you put cinnamon on it like I do and you're not an idiot, put something behind it. I have this like cutting board. It's like wood cutting board I just put behind it. That's where I store it, because there's like a ventilation at the back and it just shoots out air and whatever's going through it. So if you burn shit or if there's cinnamon in it, it heats it up and shoots into the wall behind. And I totally fucked the white wall on my last condo that I was living in, and it was just like smeared dark shit on it. So yeah, if you have an air fryer, put something behind it, or don't put it against the white wall like I did, because I'm clearly not that smart. But you learn from your mistakes. You learn some, you lose some, you win some. Perfectly brown, perfectly crispy. Perfectly crispy. Potato and turkey. Got 180 grams. God, man, my lisp sometimes just gets the better of me, and I actually laugh at myself and can't help but make it worse. And when I laugh about it and I think about it, it gets worse and worse. So we're gonna try not to think about it. This meal is 600 fucking hell, 600 grams of raw weight russet white potato, and then 180 grams of ground turkey, and that came to, I had to put it in this, 738 calories. And obviously it's not just gonna look like this, it is going to be drenched in nothing but ketchup, because ketchup is life. For those wondering, I flooded my neighbor's yard. Again, after the time that I told you I did, I flooded the shit out of it. Another time after that, I put my sprinkler on for like an hour because it was kind of not looking too hot out there. So I just was like, fuck it, let's water the shit out of the grass tonight. And then after that, a week went by, they started watering their own grass themselves, and they had never watered it before because they didn't want to drown it themselves. But I think they've given up now. I can't see over the fence, but I'm assuming they've moved the vegetable garden. I'm not really sure, or I honestly, I'm not sure, but I will keep you guys posted. Maybe one day I'll hold the camera up over the fence and just see if I can see what's over there. And we'll see if they've moved the vegetable garden. But for now, I haven't yelled at me for watering my grass, so that's the bonus. And my grass is looking green and beautiful. Have this meal, chill for a little bit, maybe have a shake, and then head to bed. And that's gonna be all she wrote. All right, final thing ingested in my body today, because I can't really call this a meal, obviously. Normally at night I've been having a smoothie. Sometimes, not normally, I guess mostly I have smoothies, like the one I made in my last video. It's a little bit of frozen avocado, a little bit of berries, and whatever I feel like putting, either peanut butter, maybe a little bit of oats, maybe whatever. But I just didn't feel like it today. I had eaten a few big meals, and I just had to have a regular old shake. I had gotten my 5 meals in. I normally only try and eat 5, adding a little shake at the end of the day. Right now, I'm only sitting at around 250, and this is enough to probably get me to 255-ish. Maybe a few high days after leg day or back day, because those are what I'm trying to grow. And from there, it's just kind of play as you go, really. Okay, so to wrap this up, the only thing that I do sometimes at night, which I'm very guilty of this, is I have an old jar of peanut butter in my fridge. I like putting almond butter much better on my bagels like I did in the morning. And I've had this peanut butter for like 6 months, and every night when I'm not feeling like eating a lot, I have my shake and I just sit there and eat as much as I can with a spoon. But we're not doing that today. But that is just letting you guys know that's something that's often in my full day of eating, but I'm not adding in any random shit. I'm trying to be what I normally do every single day today. So the total food calories is 4,778 calories. The macros were 664 grams of carbs, 108 grams of fat, and 280 grams of protein. I never really trust these exact macros very much. I find random shit always has a high amount of protein on MyFitnessPal. So being 280, a little bit over 1 gram per pound of body weight, I can't complain about that. Especially this is how hard I've been training. I'm fine with having a little bit more protein right now because I just murdered myself in the gym, which I haven't for a while, so my body probably needs it. I know I've been slacking on content a little bit, but I have some exciting things coming next week. It'll probably only last a week, but it's gonna be some sick videos, some sick pictures, and some really cool shit. I'm going on a little trip and we're gonna get some awesome content, so I'm super fired up about that. You guys are gonna love it. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this full day of eating. Comment below anything you guys want to see from me anytime soon. And remember to subscribe to the channel because that's what cool kids do. And I'll catch you in the next video.